August 17, 1947. A mother ran through burning streets carrying her children. Behind her, her neighbor saw Euro people she'd known for decades were hunting her. Because of a line drawn 2 days ago on a map. This scene repeated 15 million times. 15 million people displaced. 2 million murdered. The largest forced migration in human history. All because of Britain's final mistake. Subscribe now because this gets worse before it gets better. One British lawyer drew the border that split India. Cyril Radcliffe. He'd never been to India. Was given 5 weeks. No expertise. No time. Just outdated maps and impossible orders. The British ruled India for 190 years. They decided to leave in 6 months. Drew the borders in 5 weeks. Published them 2 days after independence. Chaos was inevitable. Suffering was guaranteed. This isn't ancient history. Your grandparents lived through this. India and Pakistan still fight wars over this partition. Kashmir conflict. Nuclear standoff. All traced back to 1947. Britain's final mistake. Subscribe now because Part 1 explains how this happened. Part 2 shows what happened. And you need both. Smash that like button if you never learned this in school. Comment which country you're from, India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, UK, or anywhere else. This story belongs to everyone. Let's ensure it's never forgotten. And never repeated. To understand the end, start at the beginning. 1,600 British East India Company arrived in India as traders. They said they came for spices. They stayed for empire. 1757 Battle of Plassey. A trading company defeated an Indian army. From that moment, a corporation ruled 300 million people. Not for governance. For profit. Maximum extraction. Minimum investment. 1858 British Crown took direct control. The British Raj. For 89 years, Britain ruled India with calculated strategy, divide communities, extract wealth, maintain control. Create divisions. Especially religious divisions. That strategy would destroy India in 1947. World War II broke Britain financially. Ruling India became too expensive. But British pride demanded they couldn't just leave. They needed to make it look strategic. Planned. Controlled. March 22, 1947. Lord Louis Mountbatten arrived in Delhi as Britain's final viceroy. Handsome. Charismatic. Supremely confident. Completely unprepared. He had orders to solve the unsolvable, end British rule while preventing chaos. Impossible task. June 3, 1947. Mountbatten called a press conference. What he announced shocked the world: India would be partitioned. 2 nations. Hindu-majority India. Muslim-majority Pakistan. Independence in 10 weeks. Not 15 months. 10 weeks. Jinnah won. After 17 years demanding separate Muslim nation, he got Pakistan. But victory came with cost: a moth-eaten Pakistan, divided in two, 1,000 miles apart. Still, he'd won. Nehru lost everything he believed in. Gandhi opposed partition absolutely. Called it vivisection of Mother India. Said partition India over my dead body. But Congress Party, exhausted from decades of struggle, accepted partition. Gandhi was overruled. His influence, for first time, insufficient. June 30. Mountbatten needed someone to draw borders. Selected Cyril Radcliffe. London lawyer. Tax law specialist. Never been to India. Knew nothing about Punjab, Bengal, or their people. Perfect, Mountbatten thought. No local attachments. No bias. Just neutral ignorance. June 30th. Mountbatten needed someone to draw borders. Selected Cyril Radcliffe. London lawyer. Tax law specialist. Never been to India. Knew nothing about Punjab, Bengal, or their people. Perfect, Mountbatten thought. No local attachments. No bias. Just neutral ignorance. Punjab was the worst. 5 rivers. Breadbasket of India. Sikhs' spiritual homeland. Muslims majority in West. Hindus majority in East. Sikhs concentrated in middle, exactly where border would go. No way to partition Punjab without destroying it. August 8th. Radcliffe finished his borders. Mountbatten made catastrophic decision, don't publish them until after independence. August 17th. 2 days after. Why? To ensure ceremonies proceed without riots. Let people celebrate independence before learning which country they're in. Guarantee chaos. Midnight, August 14th to 15th, 1947. 2 nations born. Pakistan independent August 14th. India independent August 15th. Celebrations in both capitals. Flags raised. Speeches given. Freedom achieved. Borders still secret. Millions about to learn their fate. August 17th, 9 a.m. Radcliffe line published. Millions discovered their homes now in wrong country. Hindus in Pakistan. Muslims in India. Sikhs cut in half. Immediate chaos. Mass exodus began. Violence exploded. The bloodshed started. Within days, Punjab became slaughterhouse. Trains arriving at stations filled with corpses. Entire villages massacred. Women abducted. Children orphaned. 15 million fleeing. 2 million dying. The British Empire's final act abandoning responsibility. Mountbatten left India September 1948. Radcliffe left immediately, never returned. They escaped. Indians and Pakistanis lived with consequences. Still living with them. This is part 1, how Britain decided to divide. Subscribe now for part 2, what happened when they did. The actual partition. The death trains. The mass rapes. The generational trauma. The Kashmir conflict. The wars. The legacy still killing people today. This isn't over. Part 2 reveals the full horror. And why it still matters. This is part 1 of 2. Subscribe immediately or you'll miss part 2, the actual partition violence, the death statistics, the women's suffering, the children's orphaning, and why this still causes wars today. Like this video if you never learned this in school. Comment your country India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, UK, or anywhere else and whether your family was affected. Turn on notifications part 2 drops next. This is history that shaped our modern world. 1.8 billion people across 3 nuclear-armed nations created by British partition. Kashmir conflict. India-Pakistan wars. All traced to 1947. All because British Empire couldn't admit defeat, so manufactured division instead. Part 1 showed how. Part 2 shows what. Both essential. See you in part 2.